Good evening. My name is Mao Her, and I am the mother of Kent Moa. I want to thank the Fresno Center firm and Stop the Hate Coalition for having my family here today. We are here to raise awareness about bullying, harassment, and cyberbullying, and this is my journey as a concerned mother. To provide some context, my son Kent was born visually impaired, has ADHD, OCD, and anxiety. He is also developmentally delayed. Ken has been on an individual education plan since elementary school and is currently a sophomore at Sanger West High School. I want to share a timeline of my experiences as a parent trying to ensure my son's safety. Ken has been bullied since 7th grade at Washington Academic School in Sanger. I was unaware of it at first because he tends not to stand up for himself or voice his concerns. In March of this year, Kent told me about an Instagram fan page dedicated to him. Since he doesn't have social media, I looked it up and was horrified to see it had 457 followers making fun of him. I reached out to the school and spoke with the counselor, vice principal, and school resource officer. Despite detailing how Kent was being bullied and harassed, they said they could only report the page since it was on social media. Frustrated but hopeful, I waited for things to improve. However, things escalated when 3 boys harassed Kent at the bus stop, using racial slurs and mocked his disability. The incident was reported to the school. Feeling overwhelmed and scared for my son's safety, I filed a complaint with the district and attempted to file a police report, only to be told that I had to do it myself on Fresno.gov. I met with the principal of Sanger West High School, mentioning many of the photos of Kent were taken on school grounds. The response was similar. They would report the Instagram page and Kent would receive counseling. Disappointed, I met with the associate superintendent on May 28th and June 10th. The district's findings were that Sanger West followed regulations and protocols. They interviewed students and involved the school resource officer in the investigation. They even contacted the media platform to remove the account. As of August, the Instagram page was still active with 457 followers, despite my providing screenshots of its content. If you were in my shoes, would you feel relieved with these findings? If the school acknowledged that the page engaged in cyberbullying, why haven't any actions been taken against the students posting derogatory content or the person who created the page? Why aren't these students being held accountable? The day before school started, another post welcomed everybody back and encouraged them to take pictures of Kent. Distressed, I emailed the administrators about this. During a meeting to discuss Kent's safety, I asked the school resource officer if the post constituted harassment or bullying, and he answered yes to both questions. Yet the team's solution was to offer counseling for Kent and monitor him through the day, along with conducting cyberbullying lessons only for the sophomore class. The following day, I requested to have a second police report filed by the student resource officer. I was told again that I had to do it myself. Are parents expected to file their own police reports for incidents that happen at school? And if so, what is the role of the resource officer? According to Sanger's contract with Fresno PD, it says, the role of the resource officer is to respond to reports on campus of on-campus criminal activity using proper discretion to address criminal activity, which includes investigation, documentation, and enforcement of the incident based on the totality of the circumstances and the law violated. On August 27th, I decided to share our story publicly at a board meeting, and overnight, the Instagram page was removed. My son's case, however, has left me with many unanswered questions. Why did it take 5 months to remove the account? What defines a safe environment for a child at school? How many more cases like mine remain unspoken? As a district employee, I endured 5 months of distress. What about other parents? Do you share my concerns? What if you were monolingual and did not know how to proceed? What if you were afraid to speak up? And this is why we are here today. This is why we need to raise awareness. No parent should have to go through what we went through. Here in front of you is your network of support, the Fresno Center, FIRM, and Stop the Hate Coalition. They will guide you through the process. You need to take the first step and be the voice for your child, because they might feel alone, scared, and hesitant to speak up. I stand here not just for my son, but for all children who have faced bullying. And I believe that together we can create a safer environment for our schools and community. United, we have the power and strength to confront this issue. Thank you.